What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have the 92 team of the season so far, Alphonso Davies, and he looks absolutely ridiculous. I do actually have his 86 card and I absolutely loved it, but there was one factor that I didn't like about it, and I believe this team of the season has exactly the same problem. Now he is currently going for 500k, which is quite expensive, saying that Robertson and Trent is actually going for, I believe it's 200 to 300k, and the fact that a fullback is going for 500k, he better impress me. 99 pace, 90 dribbling, 88 physical, 87 defending with 86 passing. Now he is 5'11", which means that interception reach down the wing he is going to be able to do. The high work rate does get fixed with a simple stay back while attacking instruction, so keep that in mind. The 4-star skill moves is always going to allow me to, kind of do a skill move in a tight situation, rather hill to hill, a Berber spin or anything like that. Now the 4-star weak foot will allow me to cut onto the right foot and obviously pass with it. Now, he is on a Sentinel chem style, he is on 10 chem, 99 acceleration, 96 sprint speed. Pace-wise, he's insanely fast. We all saw him in the Champions League. This guy's pace is his main factor. Now, shooting-wise, he's not terrible, but if he gets into a shooting opportunity, I will pass away. Passing-wise is the one I don't like. 91 vision, nothing wrong with that. 87 crossing, nothing wrong with that. 90 short passing, nothing wrong with that. But when it comes down to the long passing, the 71 long passing is something I'm never really going to like, because I like to do the overtop through balls with my fullbacks. My fullback is Trent, and he's got outstanding long passing. All I have to do is simply LB wide down the line. Adama Traore or Daniel James gets onto it, and then you obviously have an attack. But with Davies, it's going to be very, very inconsistent. It could actually go out of play, or it just could go towards the keeper a bit more, and it kind of screws up the whole attack, and that is something I'm not looking forward to. He has got 99 agility, 92 balance, 80 reactions, 87 ball control, 91 dribbling, and 84 composure. Dribbling stats, he looks absolutely ridiculous on. Like, he's going to feel really, really good on the ball and take a really good touch. But one thing I don't look forward to is his 80 reactions. That means if someone like RBYs the ball down the line, or just a simple RBA, it will go past him. He won't react fast enough, and that is going to be like a big killer for me. Now, he's got 87 interceptions, 90 heading accuracy, 96 defensive awareness, and 99 standing tackle, and 95 sliding tackle. Now, standing tackling wise, he should put in a very solid standing tackle and come out of the ball, I would say 9 times out of 10. Defensive awareness is the number one thing I am looking for. Now, his reactions aren't great. His interceptions aren't very high. But if he's at the right place at the right time, it's not going to matter. He has got 93 stamina, which means lasting throughout the whole 90 minutes shouldn't be a problem. 99 jumping and 90 heading accuracy, him being 5'11". He will be out heading, I would say, 6'2" and below. He has got 96 strength and 95 aggression, which means he will be fighting for the ball and obviously winning the majority of the 50-50s. But also at the same time, strength-wise, if he gets into that shoulder-to-shoulder little animation, he will be bodying off the person. Now, today I have linked him up with his teammate Boateng and Witzel. I've also got the likes of Guerrero, Cordoba, and Goretzka in the team. It doesn't matter what formation I'll be playing him in, as long as it's the forward back, and it's the 4-4-2. But there's the number one rule when we do fullbacks. If the person I am playing doesn't go down the wing and is more direct, I will actually switch Davies into a centre mid position, simply because I want to try out his standing tackling. And if the person's not coming down either wing, it's always going to be annoying. So I am going to move into centre mid time to time. You are going to see that in this video. But let's get straight into these games. So the first thing we always do is just check how agile he is on the ball. So I can see he keeps the ball very close to his feet. That is something I am seeing. He looks way more agile than his 86 card. That is always impressive, because I felt like his 86 card was insane at dribbling, but I'm looking at this one and he's even better. One thing, can he do the little switch or play? That's what I mean. I understand it was like of a standing pass, but it's one of those situations where his long passing is never going to be great. What I actually was meant to do there, if you looked at the mini map, you could actually see a player wide open all the way on the other side. Now, I've done that with multiple fullbacks like Alonso, Tierney, and all of them are able to do it. But when it comes down to Davies, because of the long passing, it's not going to be great. But look at his pace right here. Really good touch, keeping the ball very close to his feet. Trying to do the little twist and turns, waiting for the perfect passing option. Passes to Adama, simple drag back. Is it going to be a finish? Yes, it is. And just like that, Davies does have his first assist. Really nice pace and dribbling there from Davies down the line. And the fact that he could just, do the little twist and turn and find the wide open Adama Traore inside the box. And it is a beautiful finish. LBY all the way to the other side. This time it's a beautiful pass. Now, that is what I was expecting. And that's what I want more of, because there is sometimes, yes, there's going to be inconsistency and he will be doing what he did last time, but there's other times where he's going to be doing stuff like that. Use that pace, don't get bodied there. There you go, especially by Mohr. I understand Mohr is not the weakest of people, but it's one of those ones where I expect Alphonso not to be getting bodied by him. Try that once again. Or what the hell? The ball is doing like a knuckleball. I don't know how Alphonso hit that, but it looked like he was knuckling it all the way over to Maddison. But just trying to test that consistency out. And to be fair, that wasn't like a top tier pass. I wanted it, you know, a bit more smoother. But it looked like he did struggle a little bit, but I did get there, so I'm going to allow him. What a block it is from Alphonso. That is something I did not expect. Everyone moved down and Alphonso was literally at the perfect spot. Alphonso's really good reach, but he does allow it to go straight back to Mohr, and that's always going to be an issue. But this guy is going more down the middle, so I am actually going to switch Davies into that centre mid position. I don't believe I've got, yeah, I do. I'll just put on Carlos. I'm actually going to keep Witsel on and put Goretzka there. But yeah, the guy's going more down the middle, so I'm just going to put Davies into the middle so I can test his standing tackling. Not the greatest interception from him there though, which is a bit of a, you know, a bit of a negative, but I feel like it was more one of those ones where he reacted a bit too late and didn't have enough time to get his foot around the ball, so it bounced off his foot and went perfectly to Mohr. He's going to pass it off. Yeah, there you go. I knew he was going to pass to Timo there. It was just so readable. It was ridiculous. And obviously, Alphonso has got the pace to catch up to anyone on the pitch. So it was pretty much an easy interception for him. Be aggressive there. There you go. That's always going to be nice. One thing I didn't like about him there was it was like a glitch animation. He went round the player, apart from, you know, just trying to try and win the header, which is always going to be annoying. But he did end up winning. He did end up winning the little 50-50 battle, which is always going to be nice because he uses his aggression there, got the ball back, and we did end up getting a goal out of it. Davies, win the header over Quaresma. There you go. That jumping, him being obviously 5'11", helps as well. It's always going to be nice the fact that he can win those headers. Nice, great interception. His pace really like off-puts my opponent right now, simply because my opponent does not expect that much pace in the midfield. Use that pace, come on. Go forward a little bit. There you go, little fake shots. Look at that strength, though. That is the one thing I want you guys to look at. That strength coming to play where he was holding off the player and allowed me to have enough time to get round him, but he kind of ran into trouble there. He feels super nice on the ball. That is one thing I'm always going to love, especially from a fullback, because I am starting to like fullbacks that feel really good on the ball, because I'm starting to get used to Trent, and he feels amazing on the ball. Go for that tackle. There you go. Really strong tackle. I did actually allow him to get in front of me there, which is something I don't tend to do, but, you know, it's one of those ones where it happens time to time. But Davies did really well to just get a tackle in from behind. I love the way you can pass with either foot. That's the one thing I'm feeling very comfortable with him. The fact that he can dribble, then get create an angled so he can pass with either foot. Nice, beautiful turn. Little ball roll. Gonna try to chip it all the way over to Guerrero, and it is a beautiful pass. Nice, really good interception, great defensive awareness. I'm pretty much like switched to him right at the last minute there, and he was already at the right place, so that's always nice to see. Nice, good tackle. Oh, it's all. Oh, I didn't even know what to do there. It was bouncing all over the place, but it was a really good tackle from Davies and very precise tackle. I was actually holding LT there, and that tackle was literally all him, and he had to time it perfectly, because if he didn't, that was going to be a penalty. Oh my god, I tried to clear the ball with Carlos, and Carlos managed to hit it literally like, what, 10 yards? Thank god Alphonso was at the right place, because we would have conceded there. Nice, just a little prediction there. One thing I love is the press with Alphonso. Because he is so fast and so aggressive, he pretty much comes out with the ball, I would say 8 times out of 10. Little press from Alphonso once again. Yes, that is insanely good. He put in the tackle. Then what he actually did, saw he wasn't going to get the ball, so he hit the player a little bit. Can we actually get a goal out of it? Ah, that's super unfortunate. Always gave away in a stupid situation. I'm going to touch, bang. Ah, not a great shot from Cordoba. But at the end of the day, Alphonso doing really well there while pressing the guy into a mistake pretty much. Use that pace, come on. Oh my god, this is against Mo Salah as well. He's not an easy person to outpace. And look at Davies with his strength. Little ball roll. Oh, if we got the ball roll off there, we could have had like an easy pass towards the square. Little burb spin to the inside. There you go, using that 4-star skill moves that you don't see on a lot of fullbacks. How have we not got a goal there? I couldn't even get my words out there because I was just trying. I was like just simply trying to get the ball into the back of the net. But somehow we've hit post. But Davies right here on Salah. He's probably going to cut in. There you go. Put in a very solid tackle once again. So it is time to review him, and let me say 2 games played, 1 assist, no goals, but it's one of those situations where he never got into, goal scoring opportunities, so I don't really have a shot with him. But at the end of the day, what a fullback he is. Absolutely amazing at standing tackling, strength is there, aggression is there, pace is there, long passing, inconsistent, but most of the time it is there. There's just one thing that slacks on him, and I'll get into it in a minute. Now, 5'11", he does have that reach, which is always going to be nice. And he has that tackling ability to tackle around the player. So that was always good. The high work rates just for stay back while attacking. He doesn't go up. Don't worry about that. The 4-star skill moves, the burb spin, easily my favorite skill move with him, simply because you do the burb spin in places that your opponent doesn't really expect, and then all of a sudden you're out of the situation. Now, the 4-star weak foot, you can cut onto the right foot and pass with it, so that's always nice. Pace wise, absolutely insane. Shooting, as I said, didn't take a shot, so I don't know. Passing wise, he's really good at passing, but as I said, long passing is a bit inconsistent, so be careful with that. Dribbling, he feels absolutely insane at the ball, keeping the ball very close to his feet, keeping it very composed as well. And the one thing that is the problem with him, reactions. I knew going into it the reactions was going to be a bit of a sticky one, and it is. It's a big killer for me because interceptions is always going to be nice, defensive awareness, him being at the right place at the right time. But when you reach out to the ball, he doesn't really react fast enough to reach out to the ball sometimes, and then it leaves him, in pretty much no man's land. And most of the time, we do concede off those occasions where, let's say, an RBA you should have intercepted. Davies doesn't react fast enough, and then all of a sudden you've conceded. Who are you gonna blame? Davies. It's always going to be annoying, but it's one of those situations where you have to get that, the defenders where have high reactions, they have high interceptions. Davies, to be fair, wasn't bad at intercepting the ball, but when he came down to reaching it or reacting towards it, wasn't the greatest. Now, standing tackling wise, absolutely insane. Defensive awareness, he was at the right place at the right time in most occasions. Jumping wise, he did really fight for the ball while he was up in the air, so that was always nice. Stamina wise, he does last throughout the whole 90 minutes to catch up to people like Adama, Ken, Daniel James. That shouldn't be a problem. Strength is something I absolutely loved, okay? Strength is one of those situations where if he gets into a shoulder-to-shoulder situation, he will body the person off the ball. So keep that in mind. Aggression-wise, he does actually be very aggressive towards the ball. Come out of the ball, I would say, the majority of the time. Now, we have to give him a rating out of 10. I honestly think he is a 10 out of 10 defender. I honestly do. And I am going to give him a 10 out of 10 with the benefit of doubt of reactions not being the greatest. Now, he is a low 10 out of 10, not a high 10 out of 10 or middle 10 out of 10. So keep that in mind. There is better fullbacks than Davies. And I really want to try out that Hakimi card to see what kind of goes down, because the Hakimi card looks absolutely ridiculous. But if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and for now, peace.